All right, going to start a new series here on Victory at Sea Pacific. It's a really fun game. I've had it since it came out several years back. Um, I played it many times, and I've tried to record several times, and I never did end up finishing. So we've started a new series here, and we're going to go to the very end. We're going to play the Americans campaign. We're going to play it on hard. And we're going to go ahead and play the tutorial in case a lot of you guys haven't seen the tutorial. It's been out enough that most of you have seen the tutorial. And I don't know if it still does this, but what happened with me years ago is that when I skipped a tutorial, it wouldn't give me the Saratoga. It would only give me the Enterprise, the Lexington, and the Yorktown. So it gave me only 3 carriers instead of 4. So I'm going to go ahead and play on hard mode and the Americans. Do I want to skip? No. We're going to go ahead and do the tutorial. It's not very hard. It's not very long. Complete the training exercise. So it's zoom in, mouse. Hold the mouse button and move the mouse. Okay. WSAD. Left click the ship and press space to focus on the ship. Okay. All right. Now give the USS Litchfield a move order. Right click on the point in the sea. Okay, let's just go right there. All right, there we go. Now right click the sea and select turn command. All right, there we go. Turn. Keeps going in that direction until otherwise commanded. So I use that a lot when I just want them to go in one direction if I'm in the combat window. Use the speed slider. I'm going to hit the plus and the dash. Oh, no, he's talking about the speed for the ship. Okay, here we go. Go to 0. All right, now we've towed an old bulk out here and for target practice. Okay. Select one of the destroyer's guns and it points to the gun and fire. All right. Direct hit, sir. Good. Now, time to deal a final blow. Select one of the torpedo tubes. All right. Now the bracket keys. You see right here it says the bracket keys. So I'm going to minimize as small as I can and fire. Each click does 1 torpedo. Speed up time with the plus and minus keys. Okay. Here we got 2 hits. 3rd hit. Okay, he's dead. Target confirmed destroy. Good. All right. Sir, we have a report coming in. You're going to want to hear this or read this. Battle of Pearl Harbor. We have had reports of the Japanese assault on Pearl Harbor. The attack commenced at 7:48 a.m. Hawaiian time. It's believed the port was attacked by over 300 Japanese aircraft in 2 waves, consisting of fighters, dive bombers, and torpedo bombers. 8 battleships have been damaged, 4 of which have been sunk. 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers were also damaged. In total, 188 U.S. aircraft were destroyed, 2,403 Americans were killed, and 1,178 others were wounded. Important installations such as power stations, dry docks, the shipyards, and fuel and torpedo storage facilities were not attacked. Enemy losses 29 aircraft and 5 midget submarines. Looks like that's from that guy Kimmel. The reason they didn't destroy those power stations, dry docks, the shipyard, fuel, and torpedo is because they were hoping to take over Pearl Harbor and use the fuel and use whatever they had there. So, all right, so December 7, 1941. It said it was attacked at 7:48 a.m. and I got notified at 6 a.m. but the time changed. So it happened about 3-4 hours ago, 2-3 hours ago. All right. training exercise complete. War bonus of 50. Defend against the remaining hostiles. Okay. We've been attacked by the Empire of Japan. Pearl Harbor has been bombed. Okay. The Enterprise reports in the vicinity. We should help defend it in case whatever. I didn't order the Litchfield to move to the aircraft carrier. Okay. Speed up time. Continue to the Enterprise. Okay. Let's go right there. All right, that's close enough. All right, now squadrons are listed here. The fleet has 2. Click and drag this status bar. Okay. And drop its status bar into Baker. Okay. This is combined 2 squadrons in one click. And into one, click the squadron's header. Okay. Right click on the C and order the squadron to move in order to given the squadron will apply to all ships. Okay, here we go. Go that way. Ships in the squadron move in formation. They're currently in a circle formation, which is over here on the top left. Status bar, that ship, double clicking it will focus on the selected USS Enterprise. Okay. All right. We'll need to scout the area for lingering enemy forces. Select a bomber. Dauntless dive bomber. Right click on a point which you wish to send a flight. I want to send it this way because I've done this before. I believe the ship's going to be in that way. Carriers must move in the wind to launch aircraft. The wind direction is marked on the sea. It's on the under the ship, so it's got to come towards me. There it goes. One flight of dive bombers is 3 aircraft. Select the bomber there. Confuse reports about enemy sightings. Order the flight to move in this location. Okay, well I was wrong. It's out in this location. You may speed up time to reach the destination quicker. Okay, I'll do that. All right, Japanese destroyer sighted. All right, over there. Right click on the enemy ship and choose attack. Looks like it's the Hamikaze. Looks like it's got a bunch of maybe 5-inch guns, a torpedo tube. All right, attack. All right, here we go. There's just ladder up to raise the flights out. Target altitude. The bar shows the current altitude of the flight. Alright, so we do the up and down arrow keys. Put it up to 3,500. Let's put it at 3,000. Well, we'll put it at 3,900. You won't get that high. You might. He's not, no, he won't. Oh, there he is. All right, here we go. What are we at? 2,000, 121, 22. It's going up. Oh, they're firing flak at us. See them little black puffs of smoke. Right when that red thing on the sea, there he goes. He's going into dive. Got up to maybe 22, 2,300. It up, but it's still fighting. It's going down. And guys are Alright, that's done for. Now we're picking up something on the sonar. Select the USS Litchfield. Okay. Alright, there's the Litchfield. Japanese submersible has approached our vessel. Alright. While a submerged enemy is detected, its position will be sporadically highlighted. Sonar has a limited range and can be temporarily evaded by a submarine. Only ships with depth charges can damage submerged enemies. When visible, right-click the submarine and select attack. Alright. Let's just get him to go this way. See if he will. Alright, now there's the sonar kicking in. That's an automatic. I guess as far as that blue circle goes, oh, he turned it off. Oh, there it is. Attack. Alright. Since it's been given separate orders, the USS Litchfield has left its formation. That's what this means. A chain. Alright, here we go. Let's slow down a little bit. Regular speed times 1. An I-20 submersible. Alright. Alright, there it is. He's over it. You can see it under there. It's almost a periscope depth. Now the depth charges, there they go. Crippled turret damage, light gun damage, turret damage. Looks like that was the last of them. Click the rejoin button to return to formation. Alright. Alright.
Yesterday,
Opening
December
shots.
7th,
50 warboats.
1941,
Take command of the U.S. Pacific Fleet.
a date which will live in infamy.
Oh, that's a...
The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Alright. Well, that was easy. So now we've got the Enterprise. Press M and click the mini map to view the bridge screen. Okay. Alright. This is the way. This is the map of the operation of the Pacific Theater, WSAD, to move around the map and use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, WSAD. Alright. All your fleets are listed here, displaying the current orders, average morale, and location over here. Task Force 3A and 12 are under your command. Select Task Force 12. Alright. That's the Lexington. Choose a flight of aircraft. Okay, what's this? Fighter. Right click on the map within its range, okay? Order the flight to move. Alright, we'll order 3 of them. An enemy force has been spotted and is now visible. Okay. Select Task Force 3, right click the Japanese fleet and select attack. Okay, Task Force 3 is a cruiser USS Indianapolis and 3 destroyers, the Hopkins, the Southern, and the Long. Alright. Now, you may speed up time to 1,000. Alright, there we are, 1,000. Task Force 3 is engaged the enemy near Johnson Island. Before the battle begins, you may quickly set up your ship squadrons and formations. I'm going to do just line formation. Just where they're all lined up from left to right. Eliminate an enemy attack force. All right, so I'm going to select this whole group. I'm going to select this right here. I'm going to select attack. Now I'm going to go down here to this Indianapolis. He's got 4 aircraft. Well, Kingfisher. There he is. Float plane. About 543-mile range, I believe. Let's look and see. Oh, 698 nautical miles. That 3,900, that's the limit on the altitude for this plane. That's why I moved it up, because every time I do that, they can't shoot them down. So when he gets up to, we're going to send him out a little ways. We're going to move him up. We'll move him up to 3,000. See what happens. He's a spotter plane, so he's going to get out here. That cruiser has 8-inch guns. 3 barrels. 3 barrels. 3 barrels. And it's got 2 5-inch guns with 2 barrels each on the port side and on the starboard, I believe. So there they are. There are 2 destroyers, and they're not shooting me down yet. Let's move a little closer. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Let me click off this airplane. Alright. Oh, look, he's already firing. Oh, he's blasting them. Oh, yeah, he's in range. Alright, let's see if these guys are. No, they're not. Where's their range at? Way out there. But this cruiser, on the other hand, he is firing. He's shooting over here. He just shooting. Back, rear turret, aft turret, forward turret. No, he missed big time. Let's speed it up to ×8 or ×4. We'll do ×2. Did he hit the guy? Oh, that guy's at almost, he's at half health, pretty much. This one hadn't been hit yet. I think I moved that plane on up a little bit though. Where's he at? We can put him right here. Alright, cruiser. Oh, he's about got this Urikaze. Oh, now they're firing. Oh, the destroyers are firing. No, not yet. Alright. Put the destroyer on here. Oh, they shot to Indianapolis. Oh, it's a cruiser. Well, that's what he needs to get after that cruiser. Oh, now he's getting hit by the destroyers. Click them and their turrets. Yeah, they're all in range now. Let this get this cruiser. I didn't realize. Oh, he hit him hard. Move this plane up. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's toast. That cruiser is wasting him. He's got a broadside to him where all guns are trained on him. Is he firing them little guns? Oh, that's it. He sunk them. They all been sunk. Okay, let's land this plane. Well, all right. Reported the battle. Click M and click log. Okay. Indianapolis got hit by the light cruiser. The Long got really hit. He lost almost half his health. Okay, log. All right, in the morning of Tuesday, 9 December 1941, Task Force 3 spotted an enemy near Johnson Island heading west. The enemy fleet consisted of 2 destroyers, 1 light cruiser. Task Force 3 came under fire and responded in kind, sinking the Urakazi. Resulting battle was decisive victory for naval forces, sinking 3 enemy vessels. Our fleet sustained minor damage in all. Task Force 3 launched 0 torpedoes, fired 183 rounds. Both fleets were evenly matched. So to have such a decisive victory in the engagement is something that could help us turn the tide further in our favor. The captains and crew professionalism under fire was pivotal to the success of this combat. Alright, now what to say? Click the bridge screen. Alright, now, alright, got 50 more war bonds. Now select conduct a submersible mission. Okay, Task Force 5. USS Drum. Press M to return to game view. Press G to raise the periscope. Look around until all the structure have been scouted. 0%. The scroll wheel can be used to zoom in. Okay. Okay, here we go. Reconnaissance complete. Press G again to lower the periscope. Okay. Gather intelligence has been logged. Press M to look at the log screen. All right. Hey. Hey. All right. So this is a report. It talks about 6 anti-aircraft batteries, 7 gun emplacements, 7 searchlights, 1 control tower, 1 barracks, 1 warehouse, 1 airfield, and a hospital. Making atoll should be considered to be some strategic importance. Okay, good. It's super strategically important. We should not allow the enemy to resupply. Let them starve. All right, right-click convoy and select attack. All right, allow the U.S. drum to reach the enemy supply convoy. All right, here we go. Speed up time. 1,000. How fast is he going? 9 knots. Why is he going 9 knots? I don't know. He's going slow, I guess. 11. He going from 11 to 9. All right, well, let's move it, move it, move it. Okay, Task Force 5 has engaged the enemy in North Pacific inter combat. All right, start battle. All right, now we're just going to right click and click attack. Command the searchable. Okay, he's reloading his gun. 1 3-inch. Huh. Range of 9 nautical miles. Armor piercing -2, damage 1. Slow loading ×2 reload required. No critical hits on warship. Okay. Doesn't tell how far the enemy is. That's fine. In this screen, you can only go ×25. So when we get closer, we'll kill them. All right, there they are. Let's slow this down a little bit. How far is that? Let him shoot this guy. Did he shoot at him? Oh, there he goes. Oh, he missed. Let's see if we can do the targeting. Where's the cursor at? There it is. it turns green. Here it is. Let's fire right here. Oh, we overshot big time. Okay. All right. Let's shoot right here. I should be hit. Oh, no, barely missed. All right. Let's shoot right on top of it. Oh, hell, what the hell? Huh. Holy moly, this guy's awful. Huh. All right. Speed up time a little bit. Yeah. Let's try this. We fired 2 torpedoes. Here comes one. Oh, it's gonna miss. All right, let's go this way. Let's shoot him with this damn gun. Oh, we still missed. Huh. All right. Now let's try this one. The rear. Oh my God. Oh, I hit that one. He sunk. And then I shot this other one. He sunk. All right, good. Enemy forces destroyed. What's that? Making NATO. Okay. 50 more war bonds. Conduct a raid mission. Okay. Press M. Okay. Wake Island has been occupied by the Japan. Okay. So is Hong Kong and Manila. All right, now Task Force 17. That's the Yorktown, or the Louisville and the heavy cruiser, and then the Phelps is a destroyer lead, Porter class. For orders, locate to bomb the Japanese garrison on Makinoto. Okay. All right. Move Task Force 17 to the island. You don't normally have to do that. It's an aircraft carrier. I mean, you know. But whatever. You don't want an aircraft carrier that close. You want him out here bombing, sending them in there, bombing the crap out of them, right? All right, now what do we got here? Press M to return to the game view. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and send this Lova in there to kick their ass. I'm going to send this Phelps to defend the carrier. Under the orders of the squadron ship. Okay, continue attacking. Okay, I'm going to just move up here. I'm going to click on this guy right here. The dive bombers, I'm going to send 1, 2, 3, 4 on this AA emplacement. All right, now I'm going to do 1, 2. There's only 2 left. Okay, emplacement. Those are torpedo bombers. We'll change them to bombers. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Where's AA at? Right here. I'm just going to send them all after this first one. All right, now we've got some dive bombers back here. I'll send him at the first one also. And I'm going to send every fighter I got at this second one. All right. There they go. All right, well, let's see how accurate they are. Here we go, here we go. All right. All right, now. Here comes the first one, so the AA should kick on. Oh, here we go, alarm. Let's see if they can hit it. What are those guys? Oh, they're dive bombers. Here we go. All right. Here we go. AA are shooting about 5 or 6 mounts. That one's still in there. See, that's why we sent all the fighters out to that thing. And there's that one. Hey, hitting them pretty good, actually. Pretty good, pretty good. They're not shooting anymore. Okay. So, those dropped theirs. Let's send these guys at this thing. We'll send them back here. AA. We'll send them to this one. What's that one doing? We'll send him at this one. We'll send him also at this one. Alright. Now Alright, that's it. Alright, so we've got attacking that one. They're attacking that one. I need them to attack this one. We'll send this one to also attack this one. Alright. Firing in on him. What's that? Dauntless. Oh, he's headed back. So I'm not sure if these are out. Maybe they're not out. That one Dauntless, let me send him at this one. I should have probably attacked the spotlights, but speed up time. Here they come. There it is. Oh, they eliminated that one. Nope. Okay, this one's gone. We put him. Oh, he already dropped his load. Okay. Oh, the fighters. That was the fighters. No, it wasn't. Fighters are still coming. There they come right there. They'll miss, I bet. Oh, that was them bombers missing. Oh, they actually hit it. Oh, I should have switched real quick. Okay. Let me see if they can they attack that? No, they can't. Let's hit them back. We'll land. Okay. All bombers. Let's attack this one. Now, where's this Louisville at? He ain't close enough yet. What's that? Scout plane. Okay. So what we're doing is controlling them. This managing. With this much micromanagement, we're trying to not destroy the airfield. But I found out in past playing this game that that does not matter. You know, if you destroy the turrets only and then you capture the base, they will still destroy the port and the airfield. So, you know, when those are destroyed, the ships, they don't repair very quickly, and they definitely cannot launch any planes. That's one thing I don't like, but I can't fix an airfield, so I guess it'll be okay. All right, let's speed up time. What's that? That's one Devastator. I'm gonna take all these stupid bombers. Oh, now the Louisville's attacking. I'm gonna use him. Now let me pause. Now I'm gonna go back to the Enterprise because I haven't did these dive bombers. Is there? One right there, one right there, one right there. I don't really need to take them out anymore, actually. Let's do this. It don't matter. Let's switch back to Louisville. What's happened here? Alright, now we will use these dive bombers. We'll just attack the damn turrets. Another dive bomber. All right. That's all the planes. And we'll just keep. We're going to go ahead and wipe it out. Turrets, anyway. Huh. That's it. All right. Alright, now M. Turn to the bridge. Okay. Right click on Johnson Atoll and order Task Force 17 to repair and resupply. Alright. Now in order to get out of this stupid screen, well, you can't right now. This shows experience and technology such as ships and aircraft can be unlocked after successful military actions. Okay. So we're going from left to right. War bonds may be spent to irritate. War bonds may be spent to construct ships and aircraft. Videos are available for okay. Upgrade bases. Allow Task Force 7 to dock. It will replenish its supplies with port and start to repair any further damages. Alright, good. Begin constructing new warships. Okay. Alright, San Diego. I'm going to go right away for a Hornet. So we got Enterprise in Yorktown. And now we're going to recruit this one. It should be the Hornet. And then we are going to... Oh, we can't recruit the Wasp. It needs 260. Alright, so we upgraded it. I didn't read what the upgrade did, but we'll read it out later. I forgot. The upgrade button will be add improvements. Okay, I did that already. Click the hide button. Okay, I did that. Wake Island has been occupied by the Japanese. That's way, it ain't that far really. Guam, Hong Kong, bunch of them. They've done taken over half to most of the Pacific. Okay, hold strategic force to force the Japanese surrender. Make an atoll. Oh, that's in planes. Well, I know what's going on. Recon make an atoll. Let me go to this Task Force 17. Land all aircraft. That'll stop that alarm, which is irritating. But I can switch to the combat screen for this other task force who's not doing anything. And then go back. Okay. Objectives tab. Raid Tarawa. Okay. Your current objective can be completed for bonus war bonds and technology progress. Okay. Enemy vessels. Alright. That's at Midway. 2 destroyers. Ports can be assigned a priority for supply convoys via the drop-down menu. Okay, I'm going to send these convoys to Midway. I'm just going to have them to dock. So now let's see what we've got in here. These are ASW bombers. How many scouts do we have? Just 2. We'll make these last 3 the scouts. That'll give us 5 scouts. So you change it there. We don't want to click that because it'll turn them on, the scouts. You right click and it'll reset. So we still got 1 to use and we got 5 scouts. We've also got a fighter and 2 dive bombers or regular bombers. They can switch up. Or torpedoes. They can launch torpedoes. Oh no, they can't. They're actually only dive bombers. Make this guy we'll make him a torpedo bomber. Alright, now go down here. We'll send out one torpedo bomber. Let's pause it. Alright, all bombers. So that's 3 of them. The B-17 and the 2 Dauntless. And then the rest of these spotters. We really need them. I guess we could send this Wildcat. Let him bomb them. Alright, now what we're going to do is first we're going to change the name of all our task force, okay? So this one is 3 battleships, the Pennsylvania, Maryland, the Tennessee, 2 destroyers, the Chandler, and the Hovey. So we're going to take the Hovey and the Chandler and get them to their own squadron. And we're going to call them, go to the Fleet tab, top left. Oh, let's see here. Click the repair icon for automatically assign selected ship's crew, prioritizing repair. High morale increases the effectiveness of all shipboard systems, while low morale reduces it. Click morale will assign the crew to minimal duties, increasing the morale over time. You don't want to go into battle with the morale clicked, okay? So back in World War II, destroyer flotillas were called Desron for some reason. I'm just going to call this Desron 1. Alright, now Task Force 1 is the 3 battleships. Battleship Task Force were called Battleship Division, short Bat Div. So I'm going to do capital for the D, Bat Div, and I'm going to do Bat Div 1. Alright, Task Force 8. That's the Enterprise. I'm just going to name it the Enterprise. They're carrier air wings, you know, CAGs, carrier air groups, but this will let me. I'm going to put it on morale. I'll put these guys on repair, even though they're not in ports yet. They're going to be in port. Leave them guys the way they are. Task Force 3 is U.S. Indianapolis, and I'm going to do, that's a cruiser. So I'm going to do a cruiser div. And I'll just do cruiser div 1. CR, yeah. Task Force 2, it's a Colorado. Okay, it's coming out of U.S. with the Pensacola heavy cruiser and a light cruiser and a destroyer. So it's also going to be a battleship division 2. All right, they're super damn slow. I can't believe they were that slow, but 12-meter draft, that's how deep they are in the water. 21 knots. The cruiser goes 32, the other light one goes 35, and this destroyer goes 37. It's a destroyer leader. It doesn't have anti-aircraft guns, the Porter class. We really want to use the Fletcher, but we haven't got it unlocked yet. All right, Bat Div 2. All right, what do we have? Task Force 5. That's the drum, the submarine that we were messing with earlier. I played the submarines a little bit here and there, and they're really not a lot of use for me. That's a Lexington. You can use, they're really good at scouting. You leave them on the surface. When they get to enemies, too close, then you just submerge them and run deep, you know. Okay. Bad div 2. I'm going to put them all on morale, except for the drum. Okay, so now let's go back down here. Task Force 17, that's the Yorktown. And the way this game is set up at the beginning, the Yorktown is down there by itself with those two ships. And then the Enterprise and the Lexington. And there's the Saratoga. Saratoga's leaving San Diego. Oh, heck. Capital. Okay. Put them on morale boosting. Task Force 4. That's a gunship up there in the Bering Strait, Alaska. I'll just go ahead and call it the Charleston, but I don't really do much with him. We'll leave him on that right there. We leave him on that right there. We'll leave the Yorktown on even right now. All right, now we're gonna, all these little American flags are convoy ships. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the one with the most fuel. It's 14,000 aviation fuel. That's what we're looking for. That's 116,000. We're gonna send it down towards Macon Island. How much are these three? I got going to Midway. 14, 14, and 14. That's 14 also. I got it going to, oh, it's going to Johnston Island. I'm going to go ahead and dock it in there. And then this one's going, I'll send this one to Alaska to add to. Because that Alaska, I mean, I think there's 5 bases up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Japanese, at some point, they're going to send some fleets up there, and sometimes they're big fleets. So what we have to do is we're going to have to fight Midway and get. Okay, what I was explaining earlier is that the two carrier groups around Hawaii, the Saratoga, as I said, is coming in from the U.S. She's over here somewhere, right there, with the one light cruiser. And then the Yorktown's way down here by Macon Atoll. Okay, right now she's going back to Johnston Island, but I'm going to turn her around here in just a second, and I'm going to capture the Macon Atoll. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to wait for all the planes to land. That's what I'm doing. Let me click on the Yorktown. Recall all flights. Okay, so what we're doing is this experience. So when we get to a certain experience, you get to the first question mark, and then the second, and finally the USS Iowa down here on the end. The other battleships are just before it. The Baltimore, the heavy cruiser, the real good heavy cruiser, it's maybe the next to last or the third from last. And then the Essex is around the middle somewheres actually. But the Fletcher, it's about the second one maybe. It ain't the first one, I don't believe. I think it might be the second one, possibly the third. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Yorktown to scout, raid, and capture Macon Atoll and Tarawa. We're going to have them to sink this stupid 20 cargo ships and 5 oil tankers. We're going to do that first. And we're going to move to Lexington, the Enterprise, and the... Okay, well, I'm sorry. I think I had the thing paused this whole time. So we sent the 3 carriers, if I haven't said, or if I was paused, to the Midway. We've put all the defense forces to defend their actual area, and we put the morale on gathering morale. We just sent the fighters from the Midway, or from Yorktown, to scout and then raid. So 39 fighters raided Midway, and they did 21% damage. So we're just going to continue with that. We're going to do it again. And then we got the Yorktown sinking these cargo ships. There's 20 cargo ships, 5 oil tankers, and 2 destroyers. So it goes for the biggest targets first, so it's going for the supply ships, and then the destroyers will probably be last. We've got this cruiser and 2 destroyers taking over Ellis Island to give us 500 war bonds. We got the Long. He was damaged in the fight earlier. We repaired him, and we're sending him to this Desron 1 because I think there's going to be some submarines to pop up out here. We've adjusted Pearl Harbor to where they have 5 scout planes. We've ordered 4 more Catalinas. We made them ASW bombers, and that's what they are. All right, we got, okay. So those are dive bombers. We took 3 dive bombers and 1 fighter off the run there and replaced them with 4 so we can attack them submarines. We got 3 B-17s. We got 3 of these torpedo bombers in case some destroyers pop up or whatever. So that's where we're at. And I've sent all my transports to different locations. The Enterprise, Lexington, and the Saratoga is coming in from California. We only have 1 ship building. Let's get another. Let's build a Wasp, because there was 1 Wasp in World War II. So we upgrade. It gives it a radar, which it doesn't start with. We get +1 AA. It has 0. And it has 2 local AA, which it has 2 already. So it'll give it 4. So there were 3 Yorktowns. So what we're going to do is, I don't know how many Fletchers there were, or Porters. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm not going to build any more Yorktowns after that 3rd one, and it should come out as the Hornet, and the Wasp will come out as the Wasp, but there's only 1 of them. So there's 2 North Carolinas, there's 4 Iowas, I think there's 5 South Dakotas. Those are the only battleships I would make it. I don't know how many cruisers of each one there are either. All right, but now we're just down here. Looks like they shot them. They did 1% them 2 fighters. How many is that? 15 dive bombers, 6 dive bombers. Oh, here they come. They didn't die. They did 1%. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Let's see how 36, how many it does. Okay, so it did 19%. So we'll leave them on there, let them get some replacements, repaired a little bit. And we'll send them out again. This should complete the raid. On Tarawa. We're down to 7 cargo ships, so the destroyers are gone. Now the raid is complete. 150 war bonds. Attack the Japanese base at Marshall Islands. Okay, what we want to do is we want to sink these guys first. We want to take these 2 over. Okay, there we go. Enemy vessels in the North Pacific. And there's the submersibles that I was telling you about. pull these ASWs. It says we only have okay, 3, other 4 building, okay. Oh, the torpedo boats are going after him. All right, let me set their shit to all hands on deck. They don't even have any depth charges. They're maybe going to get sunk. Johnson Atoll's encountered enemy submersibles. I'll just let them do that on their own. Where's this task force at? Let me put him on full board too. Johnson Atoll Defense Forces has been lost near Johnston Island. All right. Enemy vessel spotted near Hawaii. So that's more submersibles. 5 of them. Jesus. How many B-17s we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll order 5 more. B-17s can't attack them guys. Neither could them fighters. So I'll replace them. It'll take them a while to, get them rolling. Like they got them stored in the hangar. Now they got to get them out of mothballs or something. All right, now the Yorktown is not doing anything. Oh, what's that? All right, here we go. Got some more coming. All right. Let me go ahead and save the game in case something happens. You never know. All right. Let me speed up time a little bit. These submarines are a problem. Let me send this spotter after them. It's a Catalina. More enemy vessels, okay. Pearl Harbor Defense Forces encountered enemy submersibles. Of course they have. 2 light cruisers to Komandorski, which I can't do anything about that. That sucks. They're going to try to take, they're going to take that. But when I get my war bonds up to 1,000, I'm going to upgrade this base right here. So it can have more than one plane. All right, so our 3 ASW, anti-submarine warfare Catalinas, they sunk one of them submarines. And they're in the flight still, so they're behind this thing. There they come. Yeah, he sunk the defense force. Enemy aircraft have been spotted in the North Pacific. What is that? Oh, the drum. Oh, hell. Well, hell, the submarine already bit to dust. I didn't notice them, see? I should have submerged them, but I didn't think, I thought it was just a spotter. I didn't see all that stuff. All right, so we've lost our submarine. Now we're going to take this place right away. Let's get back up here. So them ASW, they keep attacking that submarine. Cruiser Div 1, that's way out here. All right. Get all these guys locked up. And they stopped attacking. Yorktown is engaged coastal defense. All right, it's right there, so we're good. Oh, it's out here actually. What the hell? Okay. Well, they've lost. We've launched an amphibious assault. Okay, good. And there, 2 torpedo boats just showed up. Well, let's send somebody after them. Dive bombers. We'll send them. We'll send 3 of these squadrons of torpedo bombers after them. But these submarines are a problem. And we still have, we have more ASW bombers now. How many do we have? Let's see here. Okay, 7. So we got 7. So them other 4 on the. How many do we have? 3 still, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more coming. So we'll have 12. All right. Let's get these destroyers moving. Oh, they've disappeared. Where is the spotter at? Oh, he's right here. He's coming back to fuel. All right, we're taking the amphibious assault. We can enter the combat screen, and I'll show you what that looks like. There they are. Oh, it's dark. So landing craft. There's a LST, landing ship tank, or whatever. There's one of them in my town, 225. It was made here in my town. Higgins landing craft. Okay, there's another LST 157, LST 245, a bunch of LST, and there's Higgins boats, and there's one cargo ship they got, bring the cargo, bunch of landing craft. So we have to get 13 ashore, and of course there is no retaliation because we done wiped it out earlier. What are those planes? Oh, the Devastators attacking in patrol boats. Oh, they got to go all the way to the other side of the island. That's dumb. Why can't they just go through the crack right there? All right, we'll wait for that to get finished. It'll be pretty quick. But we've got to find these submarines and get rid of them. Huh. We can check these torpedo bombers, but they won't attack it because they can only be attacked with depth charges unless they're on the surface. All right. All right, so we've successfully captured Macon Atoll. The Portland-class cruiser is now available to build at any shipyard. The Brooklyn-class light cruiser, a lot of 5 and 6 inch guns. St. Louis-class cruiser is now available to build, Tennessee battleship, which is super slow. The Lexington class carrier, there were only 2 of them, and we've got them both in the game, so I'm not going to build any of those. Even though they have a big, they were supposed to be Lexington battle cruisers, but they're made them into carriers, and they're tougher than nails. They got a lot of armor. And then we got the 500 war bonds we were looking for. Now, we're going to go back over to the Yorktown, and we're going to send these bombers to attack this place. We can't, we have 7 days before we can assault. So we'll just dock here. And when you take it over, it only has 250 fuel, 250 aviation fuel, 250 rations. Look how many bombs and torpedoes and aerial torpedoes and shells, a couple depth charges and a couple depth bombs. Those are planes. But we got a supply ship coming right there. We got one coming right there. It's 14,000 and 116,000. And we even got another one coming at 44,000. So we're going to go ahead and tell them all just to dock into making atoll, just in case we forget about them. Because once you forget about them, if they sit still for so long, they'll turn around and go to resupply back to California. So 9 torpedo bombers. Okay, let's see what they can do. I'll click on them when they get really close. Just to see. No. Oh, they did attack one actually. I don't know. It showed the attack animation there, the little red coming off the side. But I wasn't for sure if them ASW bombers had attacked it and killed one before. It was 5, then it was 4, now it's 3. Okay. And of course they're trying to capture Pearl Harbor. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to upgrade this to a minor port. It'll take 2 weeks. $15 days. All right. All right, so I got the keys a little messed up here, but I've sent the Lexington and the Enterprise are at Midway, so I've sent them after them 4 cruises, but them planes from Midway were pretty much doing a good job. All right, now I'll put them back at morale. In just 1 second. Okay, I got the wrong key combination, so that's what I'm doing, and my destroyers made it to where the submarines were, but they don't. Oh, they're right up here. Okay. So those ASW planes are still in range. Desron has encountered the enemy. Good. So these ASW planes got long range. How many do we have here? 7 of them. But the torpedo bombers, of course, they don't. All right, we're good to go. He's going back to defend. Dive bombers didn't take it. One of them took some damage. He's low on fuel. So we had 21 that went out, so I guess we've lost 1. Lexington, I'm not sure if they lost any. They were repairing. What's the fuel situation? 2100. So what we do is I try to use the lowest. They're all 14,000, so we'll just start with this one right here. And then we'll just leave them there. And I'm actually going to move, let's see, 5 cargo ships. I'm going to move them back off the coast here because them 6 carriers will be there soon enough. All right, let's get to Yorktown. Go on here and morale boost. Because he can't attack that for 4 more days. But this guy's going down here to attack that. Then I'm going to send him down here to get this Guadalcanal and Tulagi. Tuvalu. That's where he's going to now. All right. Well, the Desron already lost one of the other 2, not the long that was added to it, but they both, the one got sunk and the other 2 got half damaged. So we need some Fletchers. The reason we want to wait for the Fletchers is because the Fletchers have a lot of anti-aircraft guns on them. I think they have 5 different locations on the ship that you can use for anti-aircraft guns. Dual purpose, I think 5-inch 38s maybe. Can't remember exactly. But the Porters are not good at anti-aircraft. They don't have I mean, they might have some local AA, which is, I'm not really, what that means is they just shoot little machine guns, but not the good AA with the 5-inch guns, dual purpose mounts. What's that? 7 ASW bombers. See, they're going right to where it is, not to where the symbol is. All right. They didn't see them. They still have their fuel. Oh man, we've lost them. Let's get these guys. What's this? 6 ASW. Somehow they got separated. All right, there we go. All right. Keep sending them. Enemy vessels in the North Pacific. 2 light cruisers going back to Midway. Torpedo cruisers, or torpedo. We'll do the bombers. What's the status on all these fighters? All right. As soon as this guy gets here, it'll be more experience. And I think with Fletcher will come out. That's what we need. Fletcher with the Helldiver. That's what we need. Is that a fuel? Trying to eat a piece of salted caramel, but they're probing right now, I think. To see where my defenses are, see where my carriers are. The carriers years are pretty much up here somewhere is when the attack of Midway. Japanese came in and attacked, and then we just we pounced on them. They didn't know we were there, so it was. Saratoga's almost to Midway. I'll send them torpedo bombers. All right, we destroyed it, and we've taken Tuvalu, but didn't give me 500 war bonds for that. I don't understand why he won't go inside there. I don't understand. He's not, the way he's doing this, he's not able to refuel. Well, he is refueled actually, but I don't know. That's a bug or something. How many days? All right, here we go. Let's change their fleet. And now we're going to attack this. All right. Make sure that Midway. One. Let me change these to spotters. These carriers haven't gotten here yet for some reason. Which is fine. The battleships are not repaired. And they're at a base with the Pennsylvania's repaired. I'll put them on crew morale. And you can go inside this fleet tab. It tells what the morale is, and you can actually give them extra food. So I'll do that with the Yorktown. I mean, to build the morale up a little bit. I'll do it with the Saratoga. Battleships. I just did that already. Okay. Yorktown cruisers. I'll give them extra rations. Bad Div 2. Oh, that's caramel salty. Desron. We'll get them extra food. Give them a morale. They're repaired. Enterprise. Lexington. Charleston. I don't give a crap about him. But now this Desron we can move out. And see if we could find these bastards. Yorktown's down here. Raiding these guys to see how that works. Let me save it because sometimes when you go so fast, one of your ship runs out of ammunition or whatever, they'll get destroyed. I don't want my guys destroyed because I'm trying to speed time up. All right, we've launched an assault. All right, we've occupied Tarawa. Now there we go, the Fletcher. Independence Light Carrier. North Carolina. We need to get a couple of them rolling. The Grumman, there it is, the Avenger. Torpedo bomber and the bomber. American effort to design and build an atomic bomb has received its code name, the Manhattan Project, and capture Tarawa. All right, now let's see if I can dock in here. Let me do this middle crew thing. All right, there they docked that time. Okay, now. So these guys are dive bombers. And these guys are bombers and torpedo bombers. So we're going to click upgrade all flights. Okay, so now that gets rid of them, and it gives us, these are the same, they do the same role. So now we're going to go ahead to the Enterprise and do that with them. And we're not going to, what you normally do is you'd go down here and sell these other ones, but we're going to keep them just in case something happens. We don't want to be left when they're doing that, get new planes. See how it has to fix them. See, they're in 0. And it shows you, you know, over time. But so we want to keep these in the reserve pool for right now. But yeah, we want to leave them as torpedo bombers. And we got these guys out here because we know a carrier's about to come. Oh no, hold on, that's I need to get rid of that. Okay, so we want to do patrol. Hold the shift button down. And now we want to do patrol with this guy. So we just want them out there putting around, still close to Midway. You know, in case we need to jerk them back in there. All right, so now we're just waiting. And those guys didn't find shit. Let's see if we can find these guys. All right, we got 3. $250. All right, as soon as he gets his stuff repaired, he's still got to. Here we go. What's this? 3 submersibles. Okay, there they are. All right, as soon as those guys come out, we're going to get after them. There they are. We want to sink everything we can see. What's this guy? That's 4 bombers. And 8. Okay, here we come. All right, good. Destroyed them. Now let's send this group with 8 over to here. Okay. All right. So we're doing good because we get these torpedo bombers. Okay, we're going to scout this place. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Yorktown. It don't have a very, it only has one other ship. All right. Okay, we went to Louisville on the top. We want this guy on the top. All right. What we'll do in a little while is we'll switch these AA guns. We'll switch them to click to AA, set as AA weapon. You can't do it from this screen. You got to go to the combat screen, but we don't need to do it right now. All right. All right, well, I paused it for a second, and then here come 3 carriers. So, back to Midway. Saratoga just docked. We're going to go ahead and upgrade everything she's got. Now we're going to sell these, all these guys. We just don't need them. All right. Now the Yorktown is down here. She did that at Macon Atoll. We're going to go ahead and yeah, I guess we're not going to, because we like to go ahead and upgrade the airfield, but I guess we'll go ahead. Oh no, I did the wrong one. What time is it? Let me see. Let me see what time it is. See when the last save was. 7 minutes ago. I'll just leave it that way. It's fine. Made a mistake there. All right, that's okay. Terror, well, maybe it's better one because it's farther away from the enemy, but Macon Atoll's got some repairs already. All right. Because yeah, we're going to go ahead and load that game. We should have updated Midway. I didn't really do nothing. I didn't really do anything for much for the last 7 minutes except for fight those submarines, but I'll be back in a second. I was just going through here and scrapping these devastators, and then when I attacked those cruisers earlier, it destroyed the land-based devastators, so I'm just going to go ahead and scrap them. I've got 8 backup fighters. I got 8 backup fighters at Midway. I've only one. I have only one that's active, so let me buy 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do I have here? Yeah. All right, so now as soon as we do that, we're going to upgrade this damn base. We'll go ahead and just wait. As soon as Yorktown. One of the battleships is repaired. I already changed him. What's this? Okay. Let's check the fuel level on these places. All right, we're good. I actually sent the wrong one out, but that's fine. All right. 2 more days, that place will be upgraded. Okay, that's where the 15 bombers. Where's the Saratoga at? Okay, she's ready to go too. Now, as soon as they repair them, I'm gonna send them 3 carriers up there. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's going to. All right. All right, I combined the Saratoga, the Enterprise, and the Lexington into one battle group. Now I'm going to go through their in the combat screen and switch all the ships to the guns to anti-aircraft weapons. So as long as I don't get attacked in close proximity, you know, those carriers that are coming, they'll have only they'll be launching airplanes at me. It'll be long distance fight. So you know the Saratogas, they had 4 8-inch guns. Huh. And then they had 6 5-inch guns. The Lexington class, Lexington Saratoga. And so now I'm going through the cruisers. The heavy, you've got 2 heavy cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers. Okay. Now the Concorde's a light cruiser. It doesn't have any anti-aircraft guns, but it does have scout planes. Portland, it has anti-aircraft guns. Salt Lake City, it also has some. And these destroyers, they do not. Oh no, they do. What class is that? I'll have to look. The Craven. I think it might be Gridley class. Yeah, the Gridley. There the Gridley is. These are Gridley classes. Older. Now the Balch, it's a Porter. The Mari's it's also Gridley. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream once I get those 3 carriers to pop up, and then the next time we're doing this, I'm going to do the Midway battle. Today's Black Friday, and I'm going out to the Harley-Davidson dealership, see what kind of Black Friday sale they got going on. Maybe get some bite to eat, and then I'll come back and record Midway. But all the 3 aircraft, torpedo bombers are so much better than the dive bombers in this game. All right, there we are. 3 carriers about to stomp down on Alaska. All right, I'm ordering a Yorktown to scout. I'm going to take Marshall Islands after I scout it. It says to raid it. I'm going to scout it, then raid it, then that'll be 500 points, and then I'll be able to upgrade Midway, because Midway, it's going to be vulnerable. I mean, once this I mean, if the carriers show up in Midway, I won't be able to fight them off. I mean, there's enough room for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fighter squadrons. That's 30 planes. And I mean, I can do pretty good, but they're taking Komodorsky. We got a carrier, one battle cruiser. I wonder if I can, no, I can't even see it now. I think this probably be the carriers, yeah. Oh no, it's not. Where's this? Oh, it's Midway. All right. So we've got this upgraded right here, but we don't want to piss this guy off right now. What are these guys? Torpedo bombers? We'll just leave them. For right now, we're not going to forbid launching combat aircraft. We're not going to let him know we got anything going on. Huh. But since we've got our 3 carriers, we'll go ahead and give them an attack order. And then when they get within range, which the Avengers are quite a little bit bigger range, not as much as the dive bombers. But that's neither here nor there. But he's not coming. Yeah, maybe he is coming to Midway. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button if you want to. I would just like to do this for fun, and I like playing strategy games and other games, survival games. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. We're going to have the Battle of Midway, and it's actually maybe the Battle of Komodorsky, because we're hauling butt to get them and see what's going to happen to them. Have a good day, and happy holidays.